Alright, what is going on, Anthem Central? How you guys all doing today? My name is Matt and welcome back to the channel today, and I'm bringing you guys my video on my overall thoughts with the Anthem launch and a couple concerns I had with the overall performance and longevity of this game, and a couple things that I do believe are definitely things that should be fixed and definitely discussed, of course, in this video today. So what is the biggest, so you could say, problem for me with the Anthem launch? And one thing that comes to my mind is the fact that the launch has been separated. Now, I might be kind of biased because I am on the PlayStation 4 and don't have the ability to play this fantastic game yet, and it's kind of unfortunate because a lot of people got this game a few days ago, and when we're talking, a week early access to a game that, I think should kind of be universally launched at the same time for everybody, it's a little frustrating being someone on PS4 who has no way of being able to play Anthem early, while these people on PC with the early access get to play it a week early. Now again, I know there's sort of exclusivity and they gotta make money somehow, I know, but it does seem a little kind of uninspiring and demotivating, and I think it definitely does lower some of the overall hype value for the game when it releases for the people on these consoles or people who don't have the early access, because now they're a little kind of demotivated. They see everybody else already got in the game, they've already figured all the stuff out on their own. It's a little saddening for those people, and I think that they definitely should not have done this, and if they wanted to release this a week earlier, I think everybody should have just gotten this a week earlier. I know it's really a money plot, I get it, but it seems a little frustrating to me, and again, I might be a little biased, but that's just my personal view. Now, what's the main sort of kind of meat of this video? What is the main kind of problem that people have explained with this launch? It's actually something I found on Reddit that I thought to be very interesting, something that I noticed very strongly while playing the demo as well, and assumed would of course be resolved upon release of the full game, but based off of what everybody has said, I thoroughly believe this has not been changed very much. Now, one of the biggest issues that I had with the demo is that everything kind of blended. You really didn't get much solid factual information on components and combos and primers and detonators, all this cool stuff that seems to make Anthem very unique. You got very little overall information on. Now, why is this a problem? Well, if you're new, just picking up the game now or playing some type of free trial of it, you're going to want to know what makes this game unique, what this game has to offer, and one of the most unique things this game has is the ability to combo and use your primers and detonators with your friends, the components on the gear, your overall alliance status, of course, your weekly challenges, all this stuff that really does feel, I guess, unique to this game is not really explained in this game. And of course, me going ahead and doing all this research ahead of time, doing all of this, me going through all of that aggravation is kind of, it's a little different than the average guy who's just playing this game. Me going through all the aggravation to find all these facts and to make YouTube videos on them, making a fan channel for Anthem, that's not really in the norm. That's not what the average Joe who's picking up this game is doing. And of course, the reason why I know all this stuff about the game is because I've done extensive research for months on the game. Had I not done that and merely picked up the alpha and the demo when I did, I really would have been left in the dark. And I think that everybody who is picking up this game for the first time, not knowing about the way these systems work, I think might be definitely let down or disappointed or simply demotivated to continue this game and try to learn things that there really seems to be no explanation or answer for. And it's sad because these systems are really unique to Anthem. And of course, you go and you look through the core text, and as explained to you on Reddit, the descriptions are really vague, they're not detailed at all, they don't really tell you how to do things the way all this stuff works, and there are a couple kind of just reoccurring questions that we see, such as the alliance system, which, the system is supposedly going to give you benefits from playing with your friends, but you get alliance XP for everything you do, even when you play with randoms. That's a point that the guy brought up, of course, on Reddit, and I agree with that completely, along with a lot of other simple questions that overall should be answered, specified, and detailed in the in-game setup. I don't think people should have to go on Reddit or certain online websites to try to find out all this stuff. They shouldn't have to do that. The average gamer should be able to look inside the game and learn the basics, the essential stuff that the game has to offer. And when you have things that are essential, like, of course, the components and all this other stuff, you're really not given much of an explanation on them. And I think that, again, as someone who is really, really interested in learning about this game and getting more into it, a person might have a very, very high level of difficulty learning about the way all this stuff works. And I do believe they should be explained a little bit better, maybe some type of overall guide to look at, not some annoying tutorial, please don't, but just some overall guide with some knowledge about how all this stuff works for the average guy who might not be patrolling the internet constantly looking for facts. So that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We do appreciate the amazing support on the channel, guys. We'll get it definitely rocking and rolling a little bit more in the future, of course, once the game releases. But at the moment, guys, there's a lot kind of that I can't do because I don't have the access to the game, so I got to work with whatever demo gameplay I have and stuff. But we'll continue making some progress in the future, guys. Thank you all so much as always, and for 1,100 subscribers, you guys are new, you guys enjoy, typically drop a like and that subscribe button, follow my Discord, or join my Discord actually down below in the description, follow us on Twitter. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.